Yo, what is good, y'all? We back with another video, coming back with another Madden franchise. We gonna take a break off that 2K for a minute, hop right back on these online franchises. I got a couple friends in this one as well. So y'all saw the last Niners one, that was lit. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed that one. So trying to keep it lit with this one in the Vikings. But our first pick, we ended up going with CMC, one of my favorite running backs in the game today. He plays on my favorite team, the Niners. In this round two, though, we got a couple decisions to make, man, because these quarterbacks ain't looking too good right now, man. So we might have to just rock out with the 39-year-old Aaron Rodgers. I'm not sure how long this dude could have left playing in the league. But we gonna do what it do with him while we got him. You know what I'm saying? So, but now we on the hunt for that number one receiver for him. We don't want DeAndre Hopkins. It would be good if the dude was probably 2, 3 years younger. But hey, you know who we might have to end up going with? The guy, man, the man, Chris Olave. I've had him in an offline franchise before. He straight up torched for me. But that's who we gonna rock with. Chris Olave out of Ohio State, deep threat, straight dog over there. He plays for the Saints in real life. One of my favorite players to see. But with our first pick, this is a shocker right here. But if y'all know, you know, in the Niners franchise, man, he was straight up killing for me, bro. Usual lurks almost every game. And then it was just some team was just scared to throw his way. But we about to go ahead. We're going to go with Puka Nacua from the Rams in real life. He set the rookie record, catches in the game. Or I'm not sure if he set the record, but he definitely made a little history. But he's a straight dog playing behind Cooper Kupp. We got Van Der Esch, though, as our middle linebacker. Sort of like our field general. Going to be the captain of the defense. That's what we're going to hang our heads on. And then, yep, so as we're looking at our team now, it's pretty good. We don't have too many top-heavy stars. Like, CMC's are only 90 plus, but we got work to do. This is going to be a long season, and people can definitely develop. Like, I see Olave maybe could get to a 90 by the end of this year, close to it, 89 or something, but receivers pretty solid, not too much, but our DBs, I feel we pretty tough, man. We got a Dory Jackson back there, but we're gonna definitely have to make a couple trades because we got like Christian Gonzalez. He's out for the season, but my stupid self, I forgot to take off the pre-existing injury. So a lot of these players, not a lot, but a few have injuries that's gonna like keep them out for a minute. We won't be able to see him in action for a few weeks. Like Van Der Esch, he comes back maybe week 5, but Christian Gonzalez not till next year, so that's tough. But week 1, y'all see who we got. We got the Bucks, but first let's go ahead and set the goal. Our goal for this year: make playoffs. We ain't gonna put make Super Bowl because I'm not gonna say this is a Super Bowl team off back because we still got work to do. We gotta develop over this season. But we got the Bucks week 1. Jalen Ramsey, lockdown corner, one of the best in the game, still doing it. Best player on their team, they got Jalen Waddle out of Alabama, too, fast receiver. And they got Buda Baker as one of the other leaders of that defense. So let's hop right into this game, and I'll catch y'all after it. Let's get this win, start off right.
2023 NFL season, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment. And with the 12th-year pro seeking a return to Pro Bowl form, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention...
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week 1, guys still have to practice, they still have to train, and injuries do...
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Touchdown! Jalen Waddle, 31 yards. And the Buccaneers are on the board here first in the season opener. Beating them out, the last active player remaining from the 05 draft, and a name that dominates headlines year-round, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 6-yard play. On second down, McCaffrey. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
If you give him any type of blocking, always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and...
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Rodgers going to throw. And he's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here at the 12. First and 10. To throw is Rodgers. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Sam Laporta with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at the other one. Guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about 00, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not. Play action. Now Wilson. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays just as well to let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
Knifes his way forward here, but just...
And frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before. Back to Gainwell here on second down. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves
the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Play action. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete here.
They're put.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal coming up by the offense, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Flush to his right. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Russell Wilson, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. In the first half of play. 2nd and a couple. Now Rodgers. And they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So flag. No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw caught by Olave. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's another first. Now Rodgers. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first. Throwing now is Rodgers. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up.
Unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. The kick by Elliott is good, and they take a 17-14 lead.
So perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. To throw, it's Rodgers. That is caught by Laporta. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That's good for 28 yards.
I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
They decide making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down. And again, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Here's Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner.
Not that time. McCaffrey. And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. Back to Gainwell here on 2nd down. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. They can do on 3rd down. Now Wilson down around his goal line. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was more than it was? Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away. And in
10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal, but you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get only. We get set for the 4th quarter. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they say he went out of bounds. Football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you started, they didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
There he goes, left side. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 34. 95 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And they'll stay on the ground with Gainwell again. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup.
On third down, Wilson. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pick.
See the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
On second down, Gainwell looking for space. And he'll be dropped.
So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Kenneth Gainwell taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bucs are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the fourth. A very important extra point there. Offense takes over possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he'll get this up to the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers.
Limited time left on the clock to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now Rodgers. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought
Week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Back to throw. Rodgers. That is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 12-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try.
This is only week 1 of the season, folks. Get strapped in as they come up here 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. Now Wilson. Drops this one down to Gainwell. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Wilson to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
Finding Washington. And they will get the conversion on 4th down to stay alive, but time not an ally. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with
What a
you,
way to
Scott.
start off
We
this
know that bad
season,
news having
dog.
to start the
Aaron
season.
Rodgers with a
We know that
game-winning
Andy Reid
drive,
is going to
and
have a
CMC
roster
with the
right.
game-winning
But
touchdown
everyone's got
to
their
beat the
football
Bucks by
together right
just
now. And
5.
how many
Man,
coaches
this
tell
is
us
a
every
pretty
single
solid
week
game. A good
is if you
start to
look
this
across the
year.
field,
Killing game
week to
will
week to
went
week,
off on us
we're all
though.
watching this
Under
team progress the
111
rest of the
yards on
season.
us. Laporta with
So for the
141.
Vikings,
Okay,
that'll be a happy
big year for
locker
the
room as
Rook,
they
man.
start
We'll
this
see
season
though.
1-0. And they will
So,
hit the
hey,
road
man,
next
I
week for
hope
a
y'all
debut
enjoyed
with
this
the
video.
Philadelphia
Y'all leave a like,
Eagles.
subscribe. We're going
Meanwhile,
to get
for the
ready for our
Bucks,
week 2
they
game.
obviously fall to
We got the
0-1
Eagles user
with the
game.
defeat,
So,
and
hey,
they'll get a chance
I'll
to
catch y'all
redeem
in that
themselves
one,
next
and I'll
week
see
at
y'all in the next
home
one.
against the Chicago